Perhaps in for a bit of a sideways trading session, but let's find out a little bit more about what exactly the trade setup is. Jayesh is here to walk us through that. Morning, Jayesh.
Morning, Avan. So if you have a look at the movement of the Nifty, there was a last hour rebound that we actually staged, which made the Nifty close in the green. But with that, what happened was it made a bearish hanging man pattern, which means that the bullish demand seems to be tapering off unless we are successfully able to cross above the 200-day moving average, which is about 100 points above where we closed yesterday. So watch out for those levels, and yesterday's high and low also becomes very important in case of a breach of either of those two levels. The Nifty Bank, that was the big outperformer yesterday, and it also managed to close above the 100-day moving average for the first time since 20th of Feb this year. Nifty Midcap Index, that also mirrored what the Nifty actually did and made a hanging man pattern, which is of course on the bearish side. A couple of sectors that look very interesting. One is the Nifty Infra, Metal and Energy Index. All three of them, the top three losers in trade yesterday, and interestingly, they also made bearish engulfing pattern, which means that we could see some further downside for these three indices as well. The Nifty PSU bank also looks very interesting because that has been facing resistance at the 100-day moving average, and in the last few days it has been able to hold on to that level but not successfully cross above that. So bit of resistance coming in for the PSU banking stocks as well.
All right, thanks very much for giving us that heads up. Let's get a move on and connect with our chartists. Dr. C.K. Narayan as well as Kunal Bothra joining in as always. Morning, gentlemen. And Dr. Narayan, are you sensing that we're in for a bit of consolidation for the markets? And, or will we likely see that ferocious run continue? And in light of that, what exactly would be your stock-specific strategy?
Good morning, Avan. Good morning, everybody. While we would certainly like the strong rally that we are witnessing continue further, the normal thing to expect would be that after a few days of rally every now and then, the market would seek to consolidate. Now, looking at the intraday charts of the Nifty and comparing it with the Bank Nifty, it seems that the Nifty is more likely to consolidate compared to the Bank Nifty. In any case, the Bank Nifty was actually playing a bit of a catch-up rather than leading the market. So possibly the Nifty may be giving it a rest. Reliance pulling back had much to do with the softness in Nifty. But towards the end of the day, Reliance did seem like it was reviving. So if Reliance is back in action today, there is now fresh news about, Abu Dhabi Investment Authority seeking for some fresh investment, etc. So this continuous money flow news into Reliance Jio, Jio Fiber, etc. is keeping that stock up, but we must also know that it has come a pretty long way from where it was, and so it's left to Reliance. But then the IT pack was in a decent form, and that also has pretty good weightage on the Nifty, particularly TCS, Infi, etc. So the Nifty may be no slouch, but I think the Bank Nifty could be the one to look at today. Given that as a background, two buy calls for the day. First up is Havells. I think Havells staged a breakout from a consolidation yesterday, and that indicates further gains. No immediate resistances visible till about 620-30 levels. So for the day, I am initiating a long call, stop loss 590, targeting about 615. The second buy call would be on Voltas, similar upside breakout seen from recent price action. Good robust finish for the end of the day, good improvement in intraday momentums. So buy Voltas with a stop 567, targeting about 590.
All right, so important to monitor the Nifty Bank, and those are some interesting trading strategies. Kunal, how are you feeling walking into trade this Wednesday morning? Do you believe that there's going to be some sort of a grinding halt to the kind of move that we've witnessed finally, or do you think that we'll manage to cruise through yet again? And share with us what would be your top trading calls when it comes to individual stocks.
So good morning, Avan. Good morning, everyone. Well, I think first on the Nifty, I think I'll agree with CK as well. That it's possible that the Nifty may go through a bit of a chop and churn unless you have the large cap names like Reliance, etc., which continues to move up higher. But I think the key over here, especially what we saw yesterday, was the emergence of Bank Nifty. I think there's been a lot of open interest built up. The option side as well was extremely active yesterday for Bank Nifty, and I believe that could probably be one of the reasons why you might see the banking stocks continue to move up higher. And I think that regards traders could probably focus more on the banking names. So I think that should be the priority focus. And because of that, it's possible that maybe the individual stocks, maybe the indices can get a support on the upside. So rather than looking at it that markets can go through a resistance phase, I think the idea is that the markets can go through a strong support phase, especially at times when there is a bit of a consolidation, chop and churn in terms of sectors. Now, two stocks which I would want to highlight. First one is a buy on Z. I think that stock is now trying to come out of a consolidation. It's forming a bullish flag kind of a pattern on the daily charts. 180 is the breakout point for Z. So would suggest to buy above that level. Targets to be kept at 190, stop loss 174. And the second would be from the banking space, and I think from the private banking space. I think IndusInd Bank is what looks very attractive. So the stock is nearing a breakout of a triple top kind of a resistance around this 530 mark. So would suggest to buy on IndusInd Bank as well, post that 530 breakout for a target of 555 and stop loss to be kept at 509.